Hello.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
Hi,
Shrinivas
Shrinivas.
here.
Hi, hi. Yeah.
So,
Am I audible to you clearly?
yes.
Okay, great. Uh, so Shrinivas, my name is Sushil. Aniket ने थोड़ा बहुत बताया रहेगा. I
Yeah.
don't know. हाँ. So basically we are doing together. मतलब he's working with us, and is partly working with us. अभी मालूम होगा तुझे उसको MSc में एडमिशन मिला, तो we are knowing each other for last 5 years.
Okay.
एक्चुअली बेसिकली क्या है ना, हम लोग का एक ग्रुप है, लर्नर्स ग्रुप है. सो एवरी 15 days में वी कीप ऑन मीटिंग एंड वी कीप डिस्कसिंग एंड ईच टॉपिक. लाइक एवरी वीक आई विल बी गिविंग, एवरी 15 days में आई विल गिविंग वन टॉपिक जिसके बारे में मुझे सीखना है बेसिकली. एंड अनिकेत इक्वली विल गिव वन टॉपिक. ऐसे 4-5 लोग और है. सो मैंने लास्ट वीक में PHP दिया था, एंड फिर देन if someone can help me in that topic, तो everyone else connect. अगर कोई किसी का जो भी पर्सनल कनेक्ट है, जैसे अभी अनिकेत ने तेरे से कनेक्ट करवा, तो इस रिलेटेड में हम लोग मिले बेसिकली. जस्ट आई जस्ट वांटेड टू टेल यू द बैकग्राउंड कि कहाँ से ये बेसिकली थॉट चालू हुआ. सो बेसिकली कैसा है मेरा सिचुएशन, मैं बताता हूँ तुझे. मुझे, आई एम बाय बैकग्राउंड, आई एम इनटू टीचिंग बेसिकली. ठीक है, मैं
Okay.
12 साल से सिर्फ सिखा रहा हूँ, टीचिंग फील्ड में हूँ.
Mm-hmm.
एंड इंजीनियरिंग किया है, लेकिन वो सिर्फ क्वालिफिकेशन है. इट्स आई डोंट नो, यू वर विथ अनिकेत इन SIS.
Yes.
हाँ. सो तुझे मालूम है इंजीनियरिंग की पढ़ाई कैसी होती है. तो मैंने
Okay.
2006
Yes.
में किया है, तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स इंजीनियरिंग किया है. C++ कुछ थोड़ा बहुत कैसे पास हुआ मुझे नहीं मालूम. सो कोडिंग का जो है ना नॉलेज इतना हार्डकोर नहीं है. कुछ यहाँ वहाँ से छोटी मोटी चीज़ें मैंने सीखने की कोशिश की थी, लेकिन प्रैक्टिकली कभी कुछ किया नहीं अप्लाई. थोड़ा
Okay.
हाँ, लॉजिकल थिंकिंग, एनालिटिकल थिंकिंग तो बाय डिफॉल्ट होता है एज बीइंग एन समवेयर साइंस स्टूडेंट्स एंड इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड से होने के वजह से. बट टू बी ऑनेस्ट, आई वुड कंसिडर कहीं ना कहीं पर एक जीरो लेवल का तू ये कर सकता है. मतलब अभी मैं वही, तू आया नहीं तो मैं जस्ट फ्रेम कर रहा था जो मुझे मालूम है अब तक PHP के बारे में. जस्ट मैं तुझे बता देता हूँ, तो सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि बेसिकली मैं किस लेवल पे हूँ, और तुझे थोड़ा बहुत मुझे हेल्प करना है जितना भी कर सकता है तेरे हिसाब से. ठीक है. सो
Yeah.
बेसिकली अभी हमने एक वेबसाइट बनाई है जो इसी पीयर टू पीयर नेटवर्क से रिलेटेड है. ठीक है, आई टेल यू अबाउट दैट. ठीक है, मैं वेबसाइट को स्क्रीन शेयर करता हूँ, एंड आई एक्सप्लेन टेकिंग दैट एज एन एग्जाम्पल.
Okay.
सो सो दैट मेरा उस अंडरस्टैंडिंग क्या है, वो PHP पे ही बनाई है बेसिकली. सो वन ऑफ माई पार्टनर, there is a co-founder with us, तो he's team made it basically. तो मुझे टेक्निकली उसके बारे में तो इतना. सो जस्ट अ सेकंड. सो कैन यू सी समथिंग? या
Yes.
या सो अभी ये जो वेबसाइट है,
Mm-hmm.
इसका अंडरस्टैंडिंग मुझे ये है कि ये 3 लैंग्वेजेस को यूज करके बनाई है. एक फ्रंट एंड लैंग्वेज होता है जावा HTML.
Yes.
एक बैक एंड में होता है, मतलब डेटाबेस पे होता है MySQL. और
Mm-hmm.
दोनों के बीच में कहीं ना कहीं पर होता है PHP.
Yeah. Correct.
राइट. सो मुझे इतना ही मालूम है PHP के बारे में कि इसके लिए PHP यूज किया जाता है. सो बट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट लैंग्वेज है रिगार्डिंग टू, एज आई वाज सेइंग, ये वेबसाइट से रिलेटेड ही मुझे सीखना है, बिकॉज इट इज समथिंग एज न्यू इनिशिएटिव. हम लोग कुछ ना कुछ इसमें इम्प्रूवमेंट करते रहते हैं. तो मेरा जो थिंकिंग होता है वो ज़्यादा कोडिंग ओरिएंटेड नहीं होता, इट इज़ मोर बिजनेस ओरिएंटेड ऑलवेज. तो मैं थोड़ा सा उसको कोडिंग का टच भी देना चाहता हूँ जब भी मैं सोचूं. आई जस्ट
Uh-huh.
वांट टू नो क्या, कैसे मैं शुरू करूँ, कैसे तूने मतलब एनीथिंग लाइक व्हिच यू कैन हेल्प मी आउट. या.
Okay. So this is developed by someone else.
हाँ, या दिस इज डेवलप्ड बाय माय. एक्चुअली कैसा है ना, वी आर 3 पार्टनर्स इन आवर कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट. जहाँ
Okay.
पर अनिकेत हम लोग के पास 12th में पढ़ता था. वन इज
Uh-huh.
अजीत, माई सेल्फ एंड अमित. सो अजीत की टीम है एक खुद की, ठीक है,
Okay.
एक हाइब्रिड को करके उसकी कंपनी है, स्मॉल वेबसाइट, तो उसकी टीम ने ये बना के दिया. सो इट इज लाइक पार्शली, ऑफ कोर्स बीइंग ही इज आल्सो अ को-फाउंडर इनटू अ टीच मित्रा. He is
Uh-huh.
a partner with us. We are like working together for 8 years. So of course he is a
Mm-hmm.
part of a team. But उसने, उसको थोड़ा बहुत नॉलेज है सब्जेक्ट का, पीएचपी का, बट बनाया
Mm-hmm.
उसने पूरा उसके टीम से है, जिनसे मैं कभी
Okay.
पर्सनली मिला नहीं. ऐसा है.
Okay, fine.
तो ऐसा समझ ले, मैंने आउटसोर्स किया था 90%.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, basically PHP is a server-side script language.
ओके. ओके.
Okay.
ओके.
There's a client-side scripting and there's a server-side scripting.
ओके.
So whatever you're seeing on this page,
हाँ. हाँ.
anyone can teach, anyone can learn.
राइट. राइट.
This is being controlled by server-side scripting, that is
ओके.
jQuery or JavaScript.
ओके. ओके.
Okay, I mean the main thing is
ओके.
JavaScript, using
हाँ.
which jQuery is derived, but the
राइट.
base is JavaScript and HTML.
ओके. ओके.
Okay, so
ओके.
a website can be a dynamic website or a static website.
राइट. राइट.
Static website are those in which your content doesn't change over the time.
राइट.
It's
राइट.
static. It
राइट.
just we show information over there.
राइट. राइट. राइट.
Whereas a dynamic website is where the
हम्म.
content keeps on updating, or
राइट.
we go on adding new content.
राइट. राइट.
So a static website can be developed by using front-end frameworks or
राइट.
tools using
राइट.
HTML and JavaScript.
राइट. राइट.
Whereas for developing a dynamic website, you need some server-side scripting.
ग्रेट. राइट. राइट. राइट.
So PHP is one of the language which is being used widely throughout the world for doing this kind of job.
राइट.
Okay, so
राइट.
it's so where for executing your front-end scripts, that is your JavaScript and HTML.
राइट.
Basically, you need a browser.
ओके.
That's it. That's all you
Right.
need. You
राइट.
can write your code. You can check whatever it's going on through your browser.
राइट.
So you don't need any specialized hardware or specialized servers to
राइट.
execute those things. You just need a computer with a browser.
ओके.
Whereas for PHP, you need something called as Apache server.
ओके.
Okay, there are different servers which can run PHP, but Apache server is one of the widely used.
ओके. ओके.
Okay, so
Right.
apart from Apache servers, we have IIS, that is
Okay. ओके.
which is from Microsoft,
राइट.
and Apache is basically it's an open source, so anyone can use that to host something.
राइट. राइट.
Whereas IIS is from Microsoft, so you need a valid Microsoft Windows to run
Right.
that to host it.
ओके.
So basically to host those things, server-side scripts, you need a Apache server.
ओके. ओके.
So your PHP scripts are executed on the server,
ओके.
and then it renders and sends back the request to the client browser.
ओके. ओके.
Okay, so whatever you write in PHP, it resides on some server. So whenever you send a request to open a page, basically that request is sent to the server. Then the server executes the code, creates an HTML, send it back to the client browser.
ओके.
Okay, so your client browser doesn't understand PHP. It only understands HTML and
Right.
JavaScript.
राइट.
So the server does all the hard work of converting your PHP code into HTML and sends back to the client browser.
अच्छा. अच्छा.
Okay,
राइट.
so
Right.
that's the overall of it.
राइट.
So we use PHP along with MySQL, which is a database. PHP does support a lot of other database systems,
ओके.
such as MySQL, Postgres. Okay, so
ओके.
that's basics PHP, and that's overall view of the PHP.
ग्रेट. ग्रेट.
Okay,
राइट.
so for creating a dynamic website, you need Apache server.
Okay.
Okay, there are ways you can have that. Basically, if you have an Windows machine,
Uh-huh.
there are different bundles out there
Acha.
using which you can host or execute your PHP scripts.
Okay.
Okay, one of the tool is XAMPP, known as XAMPP.
Okay.
Okay,
Spell.
XAMPP,
Spell.
SA.
Acha. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
XAMPP is basically a bundle
Uh-huh.
which gives you an Apache distribution,
Okay.
which has its own server, Apache server. Along
Uh-huh.
with that, it also
Uh-huh.
has PHP built in,
Uh-huh.
Perl, and
Uh-huh.
Microsoft. Sorry, MySQL.
Okay.
So, so XAMPP stands for Cross-Platform Apache, MariaDB, PHP, and Perl,
Okay.
basically. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So, as I told you, apart
Uh-huh.
from PHP, there are other scripting server-side scripting language, in
Okay.
which Perl is one of them.
Acha.
Okay. So, basically, now we'll look at Apache, MariaDB, or MySQL, and PHP.
Okay.
So, to get started,
Uh-huh.
you'll need a XAMPP installation.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You can go to the website, download the installer.
Uh-huh.
It will give you a installer which will ask you to a specific location in which you want to save the installer, or
Okay.
execute. It will create a folder. By
Uh-huh.
default, it takes a C drive. It will
Uh-huh.
create a folder known as XAMPP,
Uh-huh.
where it installs everything,
Uh-huh.
uh, your PHP, Perl, and your Apache server in that, along with your
Okay.
MySQL. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so that does the installation for you. You don't
Okay.
have to do anything apart from that.
Okay.
Okay, this is one of the way in which you can set up a development environment for PHP.
Acha.
There are different ways in which you can set up, where you install each component individually.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of a preference.
Okay.
Okay, so
Right.
you said you know some basics of this things.
Basic of so this is something as I said now, uh, basics in the sense I know that PHP is somewhere used at the server side, like
Uh,
as you said थोड़ा और detail में, but मुझे इतना पता था कि there's in between somewhere my database and Java, that it is somewhere in, because when we were making this website, when I was talking to my CTO of the
mhm.
company, so we were just deciding the strategy and I was just wanting to know which all languages been used, so he explained me in a such a way. Apart from that is like I'm completely at, so in fact for coding also I have to brush up my basics of C C++ ऐसा है.
Okay.
तो बीच में I've tried learning Java, HTML, थोड़ा जो मुझे easy लगा, it's not much of difficult, I found it on YouTube and stuff. But then as I was going in details, I came to know it is just a front end technology and there is something called as back end technology and stuff. So इसके वजह से, since my engineering background is from electronics, so इसके वजह से that software language has always been the weak point for me. That's that.
Yeah. Now, now that you have studied like C, C++ during your
Mm-hmm.
college time,
Mm-hmm.
so you must have some idea on knowledge. I mean, logic building and something like that.
Bit
So
of
if
it. I will.
not basic knowledge of logic.
Right.
So
Logic. That is it.
logic building.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Uh, PHP is just a language.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that a big thing. It's
Uh-huh.
uh, it's like all the languages derived from the
Right.
same thing. Only the
Mm-hmm.
thing is changes, that is the
Mm-hmm.
syntax and the semantics of the
Acha.
language. Okay.
Okay.
Every language does the
Okay.
same. It
Right.
try or you write a code, you write a piece
Uh-huh.
of code. Okay.
Uh-huh.
The computer converts
Okay.
that into something which is known
Right.
as machine language, which the computer
Okay.
understands, and it
Okay.
executes it and gives you back a
Okay.
response. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
if you learn one of the language, you can learn
Mm-hmm.
different languages. It's not that a hard thing.
That, that's
Okay.
true. That's true.
So uh, basically HTML and JavaScript are your client side languages.
Right. Right.
Okay, so that doesn't have that much. We basically
Mm-hmm.
don't call our like client languages. They are just
Mm-hmm.
for rendering purposes.
Right.
Whereas PHP is a language.
Uh-huh.
Okay. which
Uh-huh.
you must have heard of classes, methods, right?
Right.
Classes and methods.
Okay.
Okay, so basically PHP has that object-oriented concept with it.
Okay.
Okay, the current version of
Okay.
PHP is PHP 7, where it
Uh-huh.
supports a lot of different things right now.
Okay.
Okay, so actually the
Hello.
best way to learn is to,
Uh-huh.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay, the
yeah,
best
yeah.
way to
It's
learn
audible.
is by practical.
Right. That's
Yeah.
true.
So let me
Mm-hmm.
see what I can do with for that. You might have heard about Code Academy.
Code Academy. I've seen some videos on it on YouTube of Code Academy.
Okay. Basically,
Right.
what they did is they have designed few courses over there.
Okay.
Okay, which covers all the
Right.
basics of the programming languages,
Right.
and they have their own interpreters on the
Okay.
server on the website itself.
Okay.
So you don't need to set up a develop environment on your machine
Okay.
to do
Okay.
all the practicals. So I would
Okay.
suggest
Okay.
you could sign up over there and
Right.
just go through the course.
Okay.
Okay, so what they do is they have a course over there
Uh-huh.
for PHP,
Uh-huh.
which covers the basics,
Uh-huh.
the conditions and switch and
Right.
arrays.
Right.
So while you're learning,
Uh-huh.
you'll also execute those scripts.
Okay. Okay.
So if there's an error, it will pop up. You might
Okay.
want to fix that code, and you can execute it again.
Acha.
Okay,
Right. Right.
there's that thing which is basically good.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm going through a website. I could see, yeah, it's a bit of a different website. So, had you did any course from this Code Academy? Had you
Yeah,
tried
I
any?
did
Uh-huh.
that. I
So,
did.
do they have the video sessions in it, or they have written it as interactive lesson? So, how
Yeah,
is that? I'm sorry.
it's an interactive lesson. Whereas uh, you'll read some content from. They have
Okay.
a split screen other thing. So you read some content on
Acha.
the left side. They'll
Uh-huh.
tell you
Uh-huh.
how that thing works. Okay,
Oh, okay.
and then
Okay.
they'll ask you to do
Okay.
something.
Acha. Acha.
Okay,
Acha.
so
Great.
before doing
Great.
something, they have
Uh-huh.
they call all this stuff for you.
Acha. Acha.
So
Great.
it's a pretty good website. Uh, because
Awesome.
I
Awesome.
did learn few of the languages from there only.
Acha. Okay. That's great actually. This would be really helpful and easier way to learn, I would say.
Yeah, because
Uh,
most of the people now they just go through these websites, and nowadays there are a lot of other websites too, which
right.
does help you to learn new stuff.
Right.
There's
Right.
Code Academy. Uh, there's this popular website where you can learn courses. There's Udemy,
Uh-huh. Udemy, Coursera.
Coursera,
Right. Right.
and even some of the universities create courses over these websites. So
Right. Right. Right.
the professors from those universities teach you
Right. Right.
the subjects or specifics.
Right. 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 Right.
So let's see.
That's great. That's great, basically. So you suggest me to go through a Code Academy.
Yeah.
Is there any suggestions before starting PHP? Like, should I brush up my coding skills or something like that? Or if
Uh,
considering that if I
yeah.
don't know any coding at present, if I'll say I have even forgot my C C plus line.
Uh, okay, there's no need to go back to C and C++, but I
Mhm.
would really suggest you to go through HTML and
Acha.
JavaScript.
Okay. Okay.
So basically, you should be knowing these two things
Right.
before moving on to PHP.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
as I said, PHP is just your server-side scripting
Yeah.
language.
Yeah, yeah.
All it does is you write some business logic in this, and it will execute it for you,
Okay,
and then it converts that into HTML, and your
okay,
browser renders it for you.
okay,
So
okay.
all the business logic is in PHP.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay,
So for for it to represent, you need to have a basic knowledge of HTML and CSS
okay,
and
okay.
JavaScript.
That's it. Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay.
So I would really suggest you to go and check out HTML,
Uh-huh,
JavaScript, and CSS.
uh-huh,
Okay.
uh-huh,
Uh,
uh-huh.
HTML, basically there are HTML tags
Mm-hmm,
which help
mm-hmm.
you to define stuff.
Right,
Okay.
right.
JavaScript, whereas it's basically it's helps you in managing the content on your screen.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
if you want to toggle a button,
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
it captures your events.
Right,
If you're filling a form,
right,
it validates your you know text boxes or something like that.
right, right.
Okay, so JavaScript is used for that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And there comes CSS, cascading style sheets.
Acha,
Okay, so CSS basically is like representing of your content. Okay,
acha.
the
Okay,
button. How
okay,
would that button look?
okay.
Okay, I want that button to be green. I want that
Acha.
button to be rounded
Right,
borders.
right, right,
So
right, right.
CSS handles all that.
Okay, great.
HTML gives you elements
Uh-huh,
like button, text box,
uh-huh,
text.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
JavaScript handles all the events
Okay,
for you, and CSS helps you in rendering the content as you desire,
awesome,
like
awesome.
however you want to represent that.
Okay, right,
Uh, so I would really suggest you to go and check these three things out.
right, right,
Okay,
right,
so before
right.
moving on to PHP,
Okay.
once there are courses designed to cover all these three
Acha.
things. Okay,
Okay.
it's not that big.
Uh-huh.
Some of the courses are few hours, so you could do that in like 5 to 6 hours.
Acha.
Okay, that will cover basic all the basic things. So
Okay.
then after that you can start with PHP.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Right.
on Code Academy, there are courses on HTML and CSS,
Okay.
and there's a different course on JavaScript.
Okay.
Okay, let me check one thing.
Now there is one course on HTML and CSS.
Yes,
We are,
there's a course on HTML and CSS,
we
and
are
there's a course on JavaScript separate.
right, 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 right. That's really awesome. Actually, I've never been to this site. I have been to some other site. I don't remember that. It was more of that YouTube videos kind of a site. This is something very interesting. I would
YouTube
love
is also a
to.
pretty good thing.
Yeah.
Uh, you do learn a lot of stuff from YouTube.
Right, right, right. That is great. Srinivas, it was really great actually. It was really great of help because I was always stuck. कहाँ से शुरू करूँ? Basically, my question was that कि कैसे शुरू करूँ? And
A
this,
lot of people, get stuck at that position only.
right, right. And it was been like last almost a month and more. And I was thinking, I had gone through, as I said, I have gone through JavaScript and HTML, but practically I've never implemented that. I've just gone through the theory part of it. I read I've gone through some videos, but
Yep.
then I have heard about the PHP and it is very important for the dynamic websites and it is very important on the backend thing. So I thought to learn that. I didn't know okay, well, it would both work hand to hand. So both are needed to be learned together. So it was really help because this was what I had a major doubt in.
Okay. Uh,
Right.
okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see this. Apart from Coursera, there are
Uh-huh.
a lot of different sites too, which
Uh-huh.
helps you, which gives you that kind of development environment and teaching environment.
Okay.
So I was looking at those sites. Mhm. Uh, yeah, you can go through Code Academy courses.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that will cover the basics for you.
Right.
Okay. The sessions are interactive, so
Right.
you
Right. Right.
learn from
That's
that.
very
Yeah,
interesting.
then
That's
you
very
implement
interesting.
it.
That's very interesting, actually.
Quizzes, projects.
Right.
Once you're done with HTML and CSS,
Right.
you might want to check out make a website course
Uh-huh.
on
Okay.
Coursera.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That will help you in clearing your HTML and CSS fundamentals.
Right. Right.
After doing your HTML and CSS course, you'll be able to create a static website which you
Right.
can view on your own browser.
Right.
You don't need any other
Right.
servers to render
Right.
that thing.
Right.
So just after completing that, you can start with make a website course.
Right.
Okay. Learn HTML and CSS, learn JavaScript.
Oh,
Then you can start with make a website. Then you
right.
can start with PHP.
Okay.
It
Right.
also has PHP in it, but yeah, first you need to cover these three things
Right.
first.
Right. 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 JavaScript, HTML, and CSS I'll cover first, and then I'll make one static website. Actually,
Yes.
I had earlier made one static website using this web builder platforms. So I've never used coding for that. So there was one web builder. There is one web builder platform called as Wix. You've
Yeah.
heard of it, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
It comes all with all the hosting
right,
providers.
right, right. So it was very a drag and drop method kind of a site.
Yeah,
So the
totally.
that's why I never felt a need to learn this. But when I was learning this PHP, I was very much stuck up with the thing कि यार एक करूँ कैसे शुरू कैसे करूँ, and I was very much seriously Srinivas just want to know what do you do?
Right now I'm working as a developer
Uh-huh.
at uh, Eurodex office, Andheri.
Okay. Acha, acha. So you're
So
into
uh,
right.
yeah, I'm a web developer at
Okay,
Eurodex
okay.
office.
Great, 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 great. Really, it was a really great help. I just wanted to tell you like small about our website as well, so that जो हमारा session हुआ है, since it is running out at the background of this website. मतलब I'll just tell you. So this is a peer-to-peer learning website. This is
Okay.
also one of its e-learning kind of a platform, but we are not focusing on the courses. We are more focusing on the micro learning part of it.
Okay.
So here, what we are trying to do is we are trying to connect people, those who can, मतलब जैसे for an example, our example, I wanted to learn PHP for a long, but I didn't know from where to start, because nowadays it's more important. Like you get all the content on internet, but to search a lot of things on internet is like very, very difficult, and you many times get distracted with a lot of other stuff. So
Yes.
if anyone can just who is more expert, or not exactly, not even expert, who has done that things well, so if
Mhm.
he or she can get connected with me, and for example जैसे हम दोनों आज connect हो गए, and they both interact for this half an hour 45-minute session, and they exchange their knowledge, that even could be a learning thing, and we are trying to create that platform to connect such people. So if you'll see on our website, I don't know you have ever been मतलब Aniket had ever been so you can just go to teachmitra.com, and you can just create your one account, and you can also give us a feedback on the website, as you have been working with websites, web development firms. So I would believe you will also have your own way of looking at it, and we would love to have the feedbacks from your side. So it's basically micro learning peer-to-peer network. At present, it is at a beta level. We are validating it. There are 4,000 users, out of which, like I would say, there are not much active users. Yeah, we have got that user through some referral programs and stuff. But I would suggest
Mhm.
you just go through it, and also make your profile. So what also we are doing here is, for doing this, we are gamifying it basically. So I have some points after this session, that points will be exchanged to you, and
Mhm.
later on you can even redeem that point after certain like what we are giving is get your 200 points converted to the Amazon voucher and things,
Okay.
which
Okay.
so that is to motivate people. That is, you'll just go through a website, you'll understand a lot of many things in that. So I would insist you to create a account so that at least जो हमारा session हुआ है, the session का एक connect request also I'll send you. Basically connect request has to be sent earlier, but it was not built up on that background, so I didn't told Aniket to do that. I first of all thought to have the session and later on, so that I can send you a connect request and you can just take on the some random timings की ये timing पे हम लोग मिल रहे हैं, लेकिन वो actually हो चुका है. So you'll see to it कि हम लोग, what happens is मैं श्रीनिवास को connect request भेजूंगा and there'll be 3 options of timing जहाँ पर हम लोग मिलेंगे, but क्योंकि हम लोग मिल चुके हैं, it happens generally post में हम लोग मैं इसको बाद में पोस्ट कर रहा हूँ, इसलिए you just randomly click on any of the time and say we'll meet on this, then I'll on back end I'll just make it successful so that the points will be get exchanged, nothing else. So just go through it, you'll understand a lot of things. I may it may sound a bit confusing. I couldn't explain it that well now on this, but just go through it and let me also know your feedbacks. And really it was, I'll also send you one of the feedback form over the session, and we would love to be in touch to you, okay, related to anything in which we can help each other, okay. That was great help. Thank you so much, Shrinivas. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Okay. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Have a nice day. Okay, bye.